What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy All Around Rule. We back with a few bets. It's week 6. We in the second half of the season. A lot of good games, a lot of meaningful games. Today, we got the Arlington Renegades traveling to St. Louis to take on the Battlehawks. I got the Battlehawks. I'm taking the points and the money line. I think this is a good spot for them to even up the series with the Renegades at home. With the Renegades the last few years being at the merger, and now we playing the same, like, even though we was always in the same league, but now we in the same conference, so we play them twice. It's been hard for us because I'm a Battlehawk fan, to get a win in Arlington. I think that's a hard place to play, especially in them early morning kickoffs, because they be playing games at like 11 o'clock. So it'd be hard. It's been kind of hard to get a win there. So I feel like this is a great spot for the Battlehawks. The Renegades haven't won in St. Louis at all yet in the history of these two teams playing each other, so that's a good thing. Yeah, and I just feel like the last game, it was Max Duggan first start, and he didn't really have that many reps. Now he done been through starting and having them starting quarterback reps. I just feel like it's just gonna be a whole different game. And yeah, that's why I'm taking the Battlehawks. Saturday we got Memphis taking on Houston. I think this is gonna be a better game than the last game. I like Dresser Wynn. I like his game, but I think Houston gonna take it. They just a different team with Jalen at quarterback. I think he's a dog. He got an arm. Their defense playing good. I like O'Neal. They corner O'Neal. He be everywhere. Yeah, and I just think Houston just a little bit better team than Memphis. But it wouldn't be shocking if Memphis get the upset. Sunday we got a doubleheader. We got the DC Defenders traveling to Michigan to play the Michigan Panthers. I think this is a good spot for the Michigan Panthers to get back in the win column. I think Bryce Perkins gonna have himself a great game, being that he ain't got to split reps with Danny Adley. I think that hurted Michigan a lot this season. Like, I think Mike Nolan, he should have understood that last year when he was playing them double splitting reps, that Bryce Perkins was the better quarterback. I don't know why he kept doing it this year, but it definitely hurted them. Yeah. So I think Michigan will beat the Defenders at home. I think the Defenders give them a good game, being that last year they had some little back and forth with each other, with Greg Williams talking about how when they was practicing against each other, the Michigan Panthers couldn't take how fast and how physical the Defenders was, and then Michigan came to Audi and dominated them. So I think this is gonna be a good game. I could see the Defenders winning too, being that I know that they want to play this team because of what happened last year. But I still think Michigan, this is just a good spot for Michigan to get back and win. The night game, we got the championship of last year rematch with the Stallions versus the Brahmas. Both of these teams are not the same. The Stallions still have an aggressive defense, but the offense just been lackluster these these first 5 weeks, they just been lackluster. They haven't came out with that same energy that they had last year. My boy Jace, I don't know what's going on. He fell off. He fell off this year for sure. They not using him like they did. I don't know what's going on. The Brahmas, they starting Kevin Hogan. I just don't know, man. The Brahmas they defense was nasty. Now they defense is damn near the worst defense in the league. Yeah, so this might be a lackluster championship rematch. It should be a good game though. Games between the XFL and USFL conference when it's interconference play, it'd be a lot of good games, except for last week with the Houston and Brahmas. So hopefully we can get a good game this weekend between the Brahmas and the Stallions. But that's my picks. I'm taking St. Louis money line and the points. I'm taking Houston points money line. I'm taking Michigan points money line, and I'm taking the Brahmas points, and I'm taking the Stallions money line. They're my picks. See y'all.